Comrade, once you learn how to keep your arms loose, drive with the hips, extend completely on the top with the towel swing, you can try the regular two-handed swing. So pick it up safely. Right here, see? Right here. Swing it back. Pick it up, cut the kettlebell safely, drive with the hips, up to your chest level, keeping your arms loose. Hike past the kettlebell behind you on the way down. See? Just hike past it. Hike past it. Your butt back, hike past it. Fold through the hips. It gets loose. And set it down, nice and safe. On the top, tense the glutes really hard. Put your feet down. And pull up your kneecaps. Don't lean back. Enjoy the pain. Once you mastered the two-handed swing, you can move up to the one-handed swing. Don't grip the kettlebell tight, just hook it, sort of hook it, and keep the arm loose. Observe. You don't have to start very high. You can start low and then build up the height. And then as you get better, you can switch your hands on the fly. Notice if the kettlebell starts pulling you forward, just let go. Don't try to recover it. Other one, on the top of the swing, pull the shoulders slightly towards you. So the kettlebell comes towards you. Same forceful breathing. Arm goes back to load up. And if the kettlebell pulls you forward, let go. The task, the swing, the condition, the gyrevik, the kettlebell lifter, will swing a kettlebell between his legs and then in front of him up to the chest level for repetitions. The standard, number 1, maintain the box squat alignment during swings and when picking up or setting down the kettlebell. That means A, the head up, B, a straight, not to be confused with upright, back. C, sit back rather than dip down. Number 2, extend the hips and knees fully on the top. The body must form a straight line. Number 3, the kettlebell must form an extension of the straight and loose arm on the top of the swing. Comrade, the get-up will develop shoulders that can take punishment and dish it out. Let's start from the beginning. Pick up the kettlebell with 2 hands. Picking up with one, we call this the broken arm position. Bad idea. Press it up. Keep your elbow locked. Pretend there's a power source in the elbow. Sends energy up and down at the same time. So it's down here and up there. Wrist is tight. None of this stuff. Push with his foot. Just do this a few times. Abs tight. Maybe that's all you can do today. It's all right. Gradually build up and prop yourself up and sit up. Come back down. Okay, at this point, you gotta get up. How you get up, it's your business. Anything that feels comfortable is safe to you. Keep your elbow straight. Keep your arm vertical. Keep your wrist tight. Now you can stretch your shoulder. Do this a couple times. It's optional. Head back down. Keep your elbow straight. So think of pushing yourself away from the kettlebell. Make the movement seamless. Seamless. Protect your face. And set the kettlebell down. Seamless and tight. The task, the get-up, the condition. The gyrevik will lie on his back and bring a kettlebell to the floor press lockout with both hands. He will let go of the kettlebell with the assisting arm and slowly stand up while keeping his arms straight and vertical. He may assist himself by pushing with the free arm into the ground. Slowly reverse the movement. The standard. Number 1, lift the kettlebell from the ground and return it with both hands. It's an elbow safety measure. Number 2, at no point allow the kettlebell to hyperextend and stress the wrist. Keep the handle at the base of the palm and keep your wrist tight. Number 3, lock your elbow and keep it locked for the duration of the set. Number 4, don't do anything that you would not or could not do with the very heavy kettlebells. That implies keeping your arm vertical and totally control the kettlebell and your whole body at all times. Number 5, never do more than 5 consecutive reps per arm and never train to failure. Comrade, you can't put a kettlebell up overhead until you can bring it up in one clean movement to your shoulder. Hence, the clean. We'll start with the grip. See, stick your kettlebell in here, stick your hand inside the kettlebell, and let the weight rest on this point right here. So if you were to pump strike something, that's where the weight is resting. And the wrist must stay neutral. Don't let your wrist bend back. It's really bad news for you. Right here, you can even wiggle your fingers. Then your shoulder must come down and relax. But your glutes are tight. Tense the glutes. Protect the back by tensing the glutes. Your arm is pressed against your body. You don't want it out here. Press tight against your body. Your elbow is like protecting your spleen or your liver. It's right in here. You don't want to kettlebell go out here. See, this is bad. We call it the broken arm position. Ladies, though, they have to hold the kettlebell slightly out to the side because you don't want to be banging up your breast, either with the kettlebell or with your arm. But gentlemen, keep the kettlebell really close, right in here, really close. Abs tight, glutes tight, shoulder loose, wrist straight. You're ready to clean. Comrade, a very important concept in our system of training is relaxed tension. When you perform your quick lifts, they're very similar to karate punch. You're very loose, loose, loose. Suddenly you're just very tight. You're loose and you're tight. Your arms stay very relaxed, but the hips are driving hard. Arm, relax, hips, hard, compressed breathing. Same thing in the clean. Same thing in all these different lifts. So you gotta know how to get this pressurization through here while keeping your arms loose, really loose. Very good thing to do is practice these kind of relaxation exercises between your sets. Just shake it off so you can go from loose to tight to loose to tight. That's relaxed tension. So comrade, you've put up the kettlebell right here using 2 hands. You let go with 1 hand. You found this very nice comfortable spot right here. The kettlebell is sitting very comfortably in this triangle, very snugly. The arm is snug against the body, your glutes are tight. You're feeling pretty darn good. You're ready for the next step. The next step is learn how to drop the kettlebell. It's extremely important for your safety that you keep your arm loose, completely loose. Just whip loose. So what you do is this. You just hike past the kettlebell behind you and just let go. Just throw it outside, obviously. Then pick it up with 2 hands again. And once again, just hike past. And as you hike past, your thumb will turn down. And keep practicing it until your arm gets completely loose on the release. There should be no tension in the elbow whatsoever. Once you have succeeded doing that, then just retrace the whole works. So here you are. Up with 2. Comfortable clean. Okay, the wrist feels good. Everything's nice and snug. And now hike pass and retrace. Hike pass and retrace. Don't bang yourself up. So pretend that you're cleaning to your waist, not to your shoulder. That's going to keep the arc much tighter. And drop the kettlebell really close to your groin. Really close. Drive with the hips. Let the kettlebell roll around your forearm. Something important also, don't do too many cleans until they're perfect. For the sake of your elbows and for the sake of not banging yourself up. Get your conditioning with your swings and just practice your cleans. Comrade, cleaning the kettlebell right out here, we call it the broken arm position, as they call it in arm wrestling, is a bad idea. hard on your elbow, wrist, and shoulder. You gotta keep it closer to the inside. Here's the hard way to learn the skill. Keep your hand up to protect yourself should the kettlebell bounce off the wall. See, the wall is gonna teach you the hard way. There's another skill the wall will teach you, how not to drop the kettlebell too far in front of you. This is not good. You gotta drop it really close. So here we are. Keep your hand up for guard. Can't even get closer. See? Tight. Tight. The wall is a good teacher. The task, the clean, the condition. The gyrevik will pick up a kettlebell and swing it back between his legs as a first swing, then bring it to the rack in one smooth movement. He will then drop the kettlebell back between his legs and repeat the drill for reps. The standard, all the points that apply to the swing, minus the straight arm requirement on the top. Note that there is no knee dip when the kettlebell is racked. Number 2, the kettlebell, the elbow, and the torso must become one on the top of the clean. The shoulders must be pressed down. Number 3, the arms must stay loose and the hips must do all the work. Number 4, the kettlebell must travel the shortest distance possible. Number 5, unacceptable scooping, banging the forearms, stressing the back, elbows, wrists, or shoulders. Ladies may not hit their breasts with the arms or kettlebells. Comrade, the press, the classic test of upper body strength, one of the best exercises for the upper body. And in some parts of Russia, it's a rite of passage from boy to man, pressing a 70-pound kettlebell. Step 1 for mastering the press is the clean. Your press is only going to be as good as your clean. When you catch the bell, make sure your body's fully loaded. It's like ready to release that springy energy. Note how not to clean. See the kettlebells moving all over the place? You're leaking power, sagging everywhere.